Good day, everybody. This is KG London, aka the London Session Specialist, aka the Wolf of Wall Street. And today we're just going to be looking at Euro GBP, which is a trade that we took today. So we're just going to be doing a quick breakdown on it, right? So first thing first, it's just the thing of understanding where is this single candlestick most likely going to today, right? Which liquidity point are we attacking, right? Because the market each and every day seeks liquidity, right? Liquidity in the form of previous daily highs, previous daily lows. So you should always have context as to which liquidity are you targeting, right? So what we had was a daily fair value gap up here, right? Which is a premium array, right? So we tapped inside of a daily key level and then we reacted away from it, right? So I just waited for a new day to take price to an opposing PD array. So from PD array to PD array. So this is our target. So always liquidity, 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 liquidity. I'll forever scream liquidity, on each and every video that we're going to be doing, right? I just want to install it into you guys because it's helping me a lot, and I think it will help you guys as well. So always when we're taking a trade, we're always targeting liquidity, whether it's external liquidity or internal liquidity, but it's always liquidity, right? So marking the daily open, right? Opening price for the day, and understanding that okay, we're targeting liquidity down here. We just gonna drop to the lower time frame. So normally I do top-down analysis, right? So I understand where are we going on the daily, and then I start honing in on the lower time frames, right? So on the 1 hour, so I start trading from 7 o'clock in the morning, right? So that's where I personally believe the London session is starting, in my own opinion. Obviously, ICT has like a different view on it, but according to me and the feedback that I have been getting from the market, 7 a.m. in the morning, which is South African time plus 2 GMT. This is what I think works for me, right? So you can check it out on your own, test it, see which time frame works for you, and then you can start applying that. So first thing first, on the H1 time frame, just at 7 o'clock, I understood that we had an FVG here, price imbalance on the 1 hour time frame. So I'm marking it as my key level. And then I'm just gonna drop on the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes, that's where I build like, a proper narrative on why I take the trades, right? So let me just mark our Asian range, which is 3 a.m. in the morning up until 7, yeah? So this is the Asian range, right? So if we can just look at what was happening during the Asian session, we had a drop to the downside, right? Price was dropping to the downside. And I think everybody understands that once we have like an impulsive move, we're expecting a correction, right? So we had a Asian dropping and then anticipating London to be a bit of a pullback and then a continuation to the downside, taking out the liquidity that we were targeting, previous daily lows, previous daily highs. So we're just talking about liquidity day. But I think a lot of you guys like using the Fibonacci tool. So it doesn't really matter, whether you're using 72% retracement. Is it 72? Yeah, I think 72% retracement or 62% retracement. Whether you're using those or you're just using 50%, meaning anything above 50%, you want to start selling from that, right? Because I personally see it as premium and discount, right? Above the 50% is premium, below the 50% is discount, right? So we only want to buy at a discount and we only want to sell at a premium price, right? So I'm just moving with my PDRAs inside of the premium price, right? So we have a 15 minutes pivot gap here. So, anticipating price to come inside, and then I'm just anchoring using this fair value gap with a stop loss above, right? So whether using OTE or, using 72% or whatever percent you're using with the Fibonacci, doesn't really matter in my opinion. It's all about the narrative, right? So understanding that Asian was a drop to the downside and then London coming back with a bit of a pullback and then a continuation to the downside, that's how you would have built your narrative as to why you take the trade, right? So this is basically why we took the trade, understanding the narrative from the higher time frame, right? So it was all about doing a top-down analysis. So one thing I want to mention as well is that once liquidity is taken, a previous day, a previous daily low, a previous daily high, understand that price can reverse at any given time. Once it's taken, understand that price can reverse at any given time. So always take partials. If let's say you have two targets like this, right? It's always important to take partials and just leave it going to the downside if you want to leave it, but take something off and then anticipate price to go there too, right? So, but yeah, I think this is it for today. And so please subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys. 5 Star Speculators, and follow us on Instagram as well, 5 Star Speculators. And just watch out for more breakdowns, more analysis, so maybe on Sundays we'll start dropping videos as well, onto, just trying to figure out what could we expect into the coming week, right? So shout out, guys, shout out. Oh, let me show you guys this. All right. So this was all before price hit the previous daily low, right? So this was the 1 hour, right? Using it as an anchor and, using it there, and then eventually, taking our trades here, right? So this is how we caught our sniper. And people would say, yo, you're trying to catch a sniper, you're trying to catch a sniper. It's not about catching the sniper, it's just understanding where the pullback will end, right? Where the pullback is happening. It's just understanding when the pullback will happen, and then you just take trade from there, and then you go hit your target, and then it's the end of the trade. So please, guys, subscribe, share with your friends, join our Telegram channel as well. And if anybody wants some sort of mentorship or signals, you guys can hit me up in the DMs. Shout out.